Now there are many reasons I could make this video right here and still title it the exact same thing. But today I want to focus on something specific that I kind of fell down a podcast rabbit hole and just discovered by accident. I wasn't searching it out, but I stumbled across it, and it deserves to be spoken about here just a little bit to point out the ridiculous and deceptive narrative of everybody on the left. Of course, as you can tell by the title, we're going to talk about Diane Warren. You see, recently in her little presidential bid, she was speaking somewhere in front of a crowd of, I don't know, 7 people or however many people actually care about Elizabeth Warren. She's never going to be the nominee, but she was speaking, she was talking about how basically racist the right is and how racist the right has always been. And to kind of point this out, she used the example of the anti-lynching laws that were just put into effect in 2018 that were passed on a federal level. Now, there's already lynching laws in every state. It's illegal in every single state to lynch somebody. That's already a thing. It had just never been a federal law until last year. Now, she says that that's because the right is racist, because of Trump, because of conservatives, anybody that's not left-leaning and touting the left-wing line is a racist and is the reason why it took until 2018 to actually get an anti-lynching law passed federally. Now, there's a few things about this I'd like to point out to anybody with half a brain. So of course that's not Elizabeth Warren, because apparently she doesn't have one, although honestly, I think it's on purpose. I think these are deceptions made to push a certain narrative. But what I'd like to point out is this. First of all, she pointed out that the last time we even tried to pass a federal lynching law was in 1918, and because of right-wing racists, it took 100 years to finally get it to pass and go through. Here's the problem with that statement. One, in 1918, it was the Republicans that tried to get it to pass, and it was the Democrats who stopped it from becoming a federal law against lynching. Because, you know, at the time, the Democrats were all a bunch of KKK members, and they liked the idea of lynching. So it was the Democrats and the left that stopped the law 100 years ago. And, by the way, Miss Warren, in 2018, the Senate passed an anti-lynching bill. Who controlled the Senate in 2018? Was it Democrats? No, I'm pretty sure it was Republicans, right? Right? See, this is the problem with the left. It's just blatant lies to your face. She knows, everybody in that crowd knows that the Senate was then, in 2018, and is still today, controlled by Republicans, yet she pushes this narrative that somehow it's because of them that it took 100 years to get passed, and also doesn't seem to think anybody knows that in 1918 it was Republicans trying to get it to get passed, and Democrats, racist KKK wannabe Democrats, that kept it from getting passed in 1918. So for that, I will just say this. For all your deception and your lies to push a narrative to say that it is the other side that is racist when it is in fact you who are the racists, Elizabeth Warren, go fuck yourself, you stank ass hoe.